We're doing our intro this morning in the cockpit of the DA50RG, specifically 23 Delta Alpha. There's actually a lot of jets on the ramp this morning. We are here in El Paso. I had to think there for a second. I go to so many places, but we're here in the morning in El Paso. I actually had to stay an extra night and a whole extra day yesterday because there was just this wild system that was moving through Texas, and it was, I kid you not, a actual wall from the Mexican border all the way up to Denver. So I decided to stay on the ground yesterday, able to get the plane around some thunderstorms 2 days ago now. Naomi has since gone home. She had to head back to go to work. So we are flying to Fort Worth, Texas. It's just me today, and thank you guys so much for flying along. Let's get to it.
Visual approach runway 22. Departing runway 22.
So winds are calm and sky is clear. We have Lima, which is amazing. So much better.
International Airport Fifth Information Lima. 145 Zulu.
Go over here to ground. So warming up, so it's gonna take a minute. We're going VFR to the El Paso clearance, Diamond 23 Delta Alpha, VFR to the east to Foxtrot Tango Whiskey.
American 3020, runway 22, taxi via Juliet, cross the 8 right approach. And Diamond, start calling for clearance a...
It's gonna be VFR to the east, Foxtrot Tango Whiskey, final destination.
And Diamond, take call sign as, or verify call sign as
23 Delta Alpha, affirmative.
Diamond 23 Delta Alpha, departure frequency 124.25, squawk 1557.
Departure frequency 12425, squawk 1557, 23 Delta Alpha.
Diamond 23 Delta Alpha, read back correct, and final destination was Foxtrot Tango Whiskey, correct.
Hey, firm 3 Delta Alpha. Everything's on idle. Everything's in the green. Super.
Tyson 46, pass tail runway
22, clear for takeoff, Tyson 46.
Alright, everything looks normal. Go ahead and force speed. It's on B already. Alternators are on, fuel's on, fuel pump coming on, landing light on, flaps to takeoff, and cowl flaps open, takeoff normal.
Haley from the future here. I'm so excited because there's finally snow on the ground here in Tahoe, so we're gonna go hit the mountain. And I just wanna thank AG1 for sponsoring today's video. I love starting my days in the winter outside, whether that's skiing, traveling to the mountains, or chasing good snow. And as we head into the new year, there really is no better gift you can give yourself than the gift of health. I like to drink AG1 Next Gen every morning, and it's become a go-to part of my routine. Even when I'm waking up early for ski days or traveling between cold weather destinations, no matter where I am, it's one simple thing I can stay consistent with. One scoop with cold water, shake it up, and that's it. This time of year, between skiing, altitude, travel, and packed schedules, I really like knowing I'm doing something that supports my energy levels, gut health, and my body's natural defenses. AG1 Next Gen is clinically shown to help fill common nutrient gaps, which gives me peace of mind when everything else feels unpredictable. And I've been loving the tropical flavor. It's light, refreshing, and super easy to drink. If you go to drinkag1.com/Haley Herberg or scan the QR code on your screen, new subscribers will get AG1's best offer ever. The Welcome Kit, a limited edition AG1 duffel bag. That's $126 in free gifts for new subscribers. Links in the description.
El Paso Tower, Diamond 23 Delta Alpha, holding short of runway 22, ready for VFR to the east with Lima.
Diamond 2 Alpha, Paso Tower, crash right turn, let's for departure 737, turn out on course, runway 22, clear for takeoff.
Turn out on course, clear for takeoff, runway 223 Delta Alpha. Okay, clear right, we got the 737 on left. We might have some wake turbulence, so let's be careful of that. Let's go.
And it's an Echo, so you're going to close uniform and Victor's not open?
We just opened Victor back up, and we're going to close uniform for a little bit.
Okay, airspeed alive. Pages in the green. Gear swinging. And gear up, flaps coming up.
And Victor's and uniform's closed.
And coming back to 90%. Good stuff. Everything's looking. El Paso approach, Diamond 23 Delta Alpha, 4,500, climbing 7,500.
Diamond 23 Delta Alpha, Paso departure, radar contact. November 23 Delta Alpha, Paso.
Or what was that, 3 Delta Alpha?
23 Delta Alpha, proceed on course.
On course, 3 Delta Alpha. Okay, enter. There we go. Things feeling good. We need rudder trim. All right, successful departure out of El Paso. And we've got about 2.5 hours en route to Fort Worth, Texas. We've just reached our cruising altitude of 9,500. I'm going to go ahead and bring the load back to 83%. I'm going to close my cowl flaps and cruise checklist complete. We have a 20-knot tailwind. Yes! Weather is just so much better today than it was yesterday or the day before.
9,000 for 10-5.
So very happy with my decision to hang out and wait. But yeah, it looks like we've got 2 hours and 20 minutes en route, full tanks, and we are currently building a ground speed of 190 knots, so we are going over 200 miles an hour. Probably more like 215. So much happier with this weather. Oh boy. Just got a little bit of bumps from the mountains, but nothing too bad. Breaking land speed records over here with the 50 again. It's a lot better going west to east than east to west, I'm finding, with the tailwind. It's also shifting pretty rapidly. It's gone from 30 knots directly behind me to 15 knots, kind of a crosswind component. And it's definitely shifting a little bit, so I think hence the bumps. But still severe clear coming into Texas. Don't see anything on the radar. And should be in Texas at 11 a.m. And we got Fort Worth Center. Fort Worth Center, Diamond 23 Delta Alpha, level 9,500.
23 Delta Alpha, Fort Worth, Middle 3010.
3010, 3 Delta Alpha. 010. Pressure change. Officially in the Dallas-Fort Worth ATC. And we're actually flying a little over New Mexico. Kind of funny. And we just made it to Texas last day. It was nuts. I mean, this was supposed to be a day in Phoenix, a day doing this flight with Naomi, and flying out to that night or early the next morning, which would have been yesterday. So, like, literally a 2-3 day trip has now, like, tops has now turned into, like, almost 5. That's flying too, and winter flying, especially around mountains with weather.
Carbon 55, roger. Climb and maintain VFR at 8,500, reaching 5,500, proceed on course.
I just spoke to the camera for like 5 minutes and it wasn't on.
2020, Charlie's with 2,300, climbing to 6.5 on 320 heading.
So just checked into Abilene approach, level 9,500.
07.
Been doing 200 knots over the ground this whole time.
For you in a moment.
So that's been amazing. And just been flying over central Texas, where there is lots of drilling, lots of wind farms.
02, turn 20 degrees, 55, proceed on.
Fort Worth Center, Diamond 23 Delta Alpha, level 9,500.
23 Delta Alpha, Fort Worth Center, mineral customer 298.
3 Delta Alpha. We are 30 minutes out. Let's see if we can get the weather.
Service.
All right, we got the weather.
Taxiway Golf, close, east side of Taxiway Alpha. Advise on initial contact, you have information, Mike. Beach tower information, Mike. 1653 Zulu, wind 2607. The weather's better than 5,005. Temperature 2.13, altimeter 2997. Visual approaching use lane, starting runway 16.
We are 65 nautical miles out. I'm going to start my descent over the satellite airport. So it might change here since it's 11:54. And we did gain an hour. I always forget, and then I'm going to go back too. So crazy time zone changes today. So it looks like we're going to be straight in, runway, well, probably more like a right base for 16. I'm going to go ahead and start my descent. We're going to check the weather again, actually, since it's noon. I might have changed it.
Visual approaching you, landing and departing runway 34, airport NOTAMs, taxiway Golf flows from taxiway November to 25 North.
Well, good things we did. They changed it.
Information, November.
It's changed. November. Center Diamond, 3 Delta Alpha, starting my descent.
23 Delta Alpha, roger.
Traffic looks good. And wind is 270, so westbound. Fuel looks level. We are clear of the Bravo all the way through. And I got one person here. All right, I got Meacham in sight. Let's fly for a living. Well, you're turning into me. Nice. That doesn't help. Got you in sight. This one. Got you in sight. trim up. Rudder trim over. Center Diamond 3 Delta Alpha. Can I change over to a tower from each of them? Delta Alpha, like
3 Delta Alpha, you should be on Lone Star Approach 125.8.
25. Lone Star Approach, Diamond 23 Delta Alpha 1700 inbound for Meacham. Sorry about that.
Doubler 3 Delta Alpha, copy your check-in and altitude checks. Information November's current at Meacham, advise when you have it.
I've got a November 3 Delta Alpha. Can I change over to tower?
3 Delta Alpha, contact Meacham Tower 18.3.
Over to tower, thanks, 3 Delta Alpha. Meacham Tower, Diamond 23 Delta Alpha, about 5 miles to the north inbound full stop with November.
Diamond 23 Delta Alpha, Meacham Tower. Winds are currently 2610. Do you want to enter a right downwind for runway 34, or would you like to try and make a straight in runway 16?
Take a right down one for 34, 3 Delta Alpha.
Number 3 Delta Alpha, Roger, and a right downwind, runway 34, cleared to land, wind 250 and enter.
Right downwind, 34, clear to land, 3 Delta Alpha. That was weird, I didn't hear the frequency change at all. I was like, what the heck? Let's get back up, pre-landing checklist, fuel pump. Landing gas, lights, undercarriage. We'll wait until we're in the downwind. You're coming down, you're swinging, you're confirmed down. Prop mixture is good. And flap seatbelt. 34, there's 34. And we are on the ground here at Meacham. Meet your ground, Diamond 23 Delta Alpha off of Alpha from 34, looking to taxi to Modern Aviation.
Diamond 3 Delta Alpha, taxi to Modern via Alpha November.
Alpha November, 3 Delta Alpha. Easy enough. Thank you guys so much for flying along. This was a very fun trip. I'm happy I got to take Naomi for half of it. And that we got 23 Delta Alpha safely to Texas with a slight weather delay. So bringing her over to Modern Aviation, I'm going to go meet Dirk for lunch. And as always, big thank you to Premier Aircraft Sales and Diamond Aircraft for these opportunities to be able to ferry the beautiful DA50.
Say that one more time. Dirk's in the penalty box for leaving the TV on, so they locked the...